So something very key, something very important you need to be aware of as a capable professional, right? Sometimes we think that the more skills we have, the more money we're going to make out of this game of global monetization of skills. It's not really like that because skills alone cannot make you money. And so again, the question is why skill alone does not pay. That is what I'm here to address at this point. While skill alone does not pay. All right, because one thing you should know is that skills are abundant. In other words, there are so many skills everywhere that people can learn and acquire, right? The fact again is clarity, on the other hand, is very rare, and that is what the market pays for, not just the raw skill. All right, the market does not just reward skills. All right, the market does not just reward or pay for knowledge, raw knowledge, experience, expertise, and information, intelligence in their raw form, in their raw stage. The market does not pay for all of this. The reason is that is not what the market wants. That is not what the market needs to pay for, right? Now, again, like I said, I want to shock you. I want to open up your eyes to exactly what the market pays for on the other hand. And so, what the market pays for is outcomes, right? A transformative outcome, a result, a transformation, a positioning, decision making clarity, things that will help people, make decision clearly, things that will help people to make clear decision. That is what it means by decision making clarity. And these are the things the market pays for. All right. The market pays for fulfillment, the kind of feelings that we get when they consume your product, when they come across your service, whatever it is that you are offering the market, the kind of value you're providing before the market. What is the feelings the market will get when they make use of your product, when they consume your service, when they come in contact with you? These are the things the market pays for, not just your intelligence sitting in your mind. What is the value can you make out of that intelligence you think will help the market to address their pains, to solve their problem? That is what the market pays for, a clear transformative outcome. That is why, in Wealth College, I always tell you a few things. One of them is for you to transform your life. This is very clear and simple. All you need to do is to keep renewing your mind. And again, we talk about value in Wealth College. We talk about value, we talk about clarity and real time transformation. These are the things the market pays for, not just your intelligence. Because come to think of it, anything you think you are doing right now, somebody somewhere is doing the same thing. It is not new. I tell you, it is not new for the fact that the world has become a global village. Because that thing you're doing in your own corner, in your country yard, somebody somewhere, far away country, have access to it. So nothing is new anymore. Nothing is hidden anymore. All right. So in all your pursuit, in all you're doing in this game of value provision to address people's pain, think of clarity. Think of a clear outcome, one problem, one solution at a time. This is what the market pays for. Thank you once again for your time. I hope this helped.